Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
All right, little taste of home for your old chief meteorologist here. This is in Noxubee County, Mississippi, near Kemper and Shuckalak, and that is an actual tornado that was on the ground. That is actually courtesy of Tony Suddeth. Now, his mother works for a power company called Four County Power Association, similar to EPUD that we have out here in Western Oregon, and that is a nasty tornado, ladies and gentlemen. In fact, here's another shot. This one is what we call an HP tornado, or a high precipitation tornado. These are the most difficult to spot because they're wrapped in heavy, heavy rain. And as you can see, the folks out there, that's not where I would be standing if I was the two of them, I can tell you that. But unfortunately, there was a lot of damage with those tornadoes and one fatality as well. Some reports of injuries, and it's still going. This is what it looks like outside right now. What we've also seen is a couple other tornado warnings just outside of Atlanta, Georgia. One cell that actually had baseball-size hail being reported with it, and this line will continue to push eastward. So now the good news is that the low that's attached to this is starting to get a little further away from this main line, and so that'll actually decrease the intensity of the push in behind that. But still, you can see as we go in towards the evening hours, there's a lot of activity out there, and it is going to continue for most of the rest of the night tonight. Now, the low with that is all the way out here towards Minneapolis. So you can see the further that gets away, it continues to stretch this system. This is all going to push up in towards the nation's capital by late tomorrow, and eventually start to kind of dissipate as we head in towards the weekend. But boy, oh boy, some pretty amazing video there for sure. All right, mid-50s for us here in the state of Oregon. It's been a fairly quiet afternoon just about across the board for us. We saw some fog this morning, some good sunshine with some mix of clouds this afternoon. Temperatures a tad cooler than the low 60s yesterday. Everybody sat in the upper 50s to around 60 today, and we'll continue to cool things off tonight. Check it out. We've got frost advisories out for most of Douglas County all the way down to the North California border, that is. Central Douglas County, that includes Roseburg. We'll see that frost advisory extend through 8 a.m. where we could see the temperatures get close to freezing overnight. So we still have the winds out of the west, northwest, a little bit of light precipitation trying to fall up into the southern Cascades of Washington, northern Cascades for our neck of the woods. But overall today, the rain bucket stayed pretty quiet. Chilly start this morning in the mid-30s, and I think we'll be a tad cooler than that, maybe a degree or two. Across the state, not bad out there, but you can see the influence once the cooler air moved in, the upper 60s to near 70 back east, low 60s today. And overnight tonight, I'm going to keep us here in the valley sitting just around freezing, 39 and foggy in Roseburg, and low 40s and clear skies out at the coast. So the clouds increase tomorrow. Showers will start moving in into Saturday, and that unlocks a very cool and showery pattern for us as this front starts to head southward. That's going to bring a lot of the cold air in from the Gulf of Alaska. And now, while that doesn't necessarily mean it's very strong, it will mean that we will continue to keep the winds out of the west and northwest. And as we get this big, what we call trough of low pressure, where the jet stream heads down into California, that's going to keep some pretty unsettled weather for us and pretty chilly weather throughout most of your weekend forecast. So it'll be cloudy for most of the day tomorrow along the coast. We'll see the rain move in late night. Saturday, Sunday, scattered to isolated showers, and then it wraps up Monday before we dry out for a couple of days into next week. In the Umpqua Basin, turning cloudy. Temperatures will be in the mid-60s tomorrow. Scattered showers at times Saturday and Sunday, but chilly with highs only in the low 50s. Rain late in the Cascades. You notice it's rain, not snow. We'll see the snow lines drop down below the passes on Saturday. Bend and Redmond, cloudy late, then a chance for some isolated snow showers by Sunday and Monday's forecast. And finally, here in the valley, we'll see cloudy overall tomorrow, guys. I think you could see some sun early in the day. The clouds increase. Scattered showers, kind of cool and unsettled as we head in towards the weekend forecast, but it won't last. That's the good news. We should dry out pretty quickly into next week.
That tornado video is
amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I do not miss those. That's from the Midwest.
Yeah, no, I bet.
All right, thanks, Justin.